Gonna do something a little bit different today. This is gonna be about the Bond Arms Derringers and just a complete overview of all their models, all they offer, just everything about them. As you can see here, we got the brochure. As far as I know, they change them every year. The one last year seemed like they had a little bit less, but I got this earlier this year, thinking June or July. But anyway, once I start talking about prices, that's going to be for 2012. 2013, they could go up or they could stay the same. I don't know. But, alright, let's get started. The front cover is the Ranger 2, Snake Slayer 4, US Defender, Cowboy Defender. Doesn't have a trigger guard. Get that closer. Doesn't have a trigger guard, so you can tell it's a Cowboy, not a Texas. And of course the Bond Arms Girl mini revolver, or the mini Derringer, which is 357 38 special. If you look closely, all the other ones are 410 45 long Colt. Alright, let's open this up. This has all the prices on it, so we'll set that aside for now. I'll show you the back first. Obviously the cover, the very back, this just has reviews and comments about all the Derringers from American Handgunner, Gunblast.com, and Pocket Pistols magazine. Also their address, their phone number, their website, and of course the person who did all the designing and the layout, they gave credit for that. And here is just lady protecting herself in a car with a Bond Arms Derringer and defends against a snake. Alright, here we are with the put that frame. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Oh, wrong way. Alright. Top left, we've got the Texas and the Cowboy Defender. The only difference between the two is the trigger guard, which makes it an ounce heavier. The Texas Defender, which is on top, has a 3-inch barrel, 5 inches long, 3 3/4 inches tall, 20 ounces, and comes in 410 45 Colt, but doesn't accept the 3-inch chamber, so which means you can only shoot 2.5 inch 410. Same with the Cowboy Defender. Everything's the same except for the fact that it is 19 ounces. Alright, we're going to go to the right, which is the US Defender, and that one just happens to be, I'll just zoom in so it's easier for you guys. US Defender, 3-inch barrel, 5 inches long, 4 5/16 inches tall, 20 ounces, and it only shoots 2.5 inch 410 or 45 Colt. And the good thing about this one, along with a couple other models, you'll notice comes with a bad driving holster, which is good for a cross draw. And okay, on to the minis. One. This is just the mini 45. Does not shoot 410. It's 45 Colt only. 2.5 inch barrel, 4.5 inches long, 3 inches tall, and it's only 18 ounces, so it's 1 ounce lighter than the Cowboy Defender, but doesn't shoot 410. And then one of my favorite models they have, which is weird, but I'm a 357 guy, so Bond Arms Girl Mini 357 38 special, 2.5 inch barrel, 4.5 inches long, 3 inches tall, 19 ounces, and obviously comes in 357 or 38 special. They are both shot out of the same barrel, similar to the 45 Colt and 410. Yeah, as you can see, most of them for now, until we get to the larger gripped models, are all 3 3/4 inches tall. Okay, let's start with the top one, which is the Ranger. That's a 4 1/4 inch barrel, 23 ounces. Zoom in a little bit more. 23.5 ounces, 6 1/4 inches long, 4 5/16 inches tall, and it accepts 3 or 2.5 inch 410, and of course 45 Colt. This one does not come with the trigger guard, but the next model you see will. So we'll move to that one. The Ranger 2. Oh yeah, by the way, pretty sure both of them come with the bad holster, just like the US Defender, which is, for cross draw. Ranger 2 is the exact same thing, except it is with the trigger guard, which apparently doesn't make it heavier. So Rangers are nice. They're a little more pricey because it comes with an $80 holster, but that's also preference. Alright, now we will go to the anniversary. This is the Texas Ranger 200th Anniversary Edition, 1823 to 2023. This one comes with a 3.5 inch barrel, 5.5 inches long, 4 5/16 inches tall, 22 ounces, and it will accept either 2.5 inch or 3 inch 410 shells, which also shoots the 45 Colt. And with this set, you can see comes with the gun, and also there's a knife that comes with it. So I mean, that's pretty cool, I think. I will get to the prices of all these, and I did forget to mention on the Ranger and the Ranger 2, they are extended grips, unlike the Texas and Cowboy Defenders. Like this grip, extended grip. Alright, now to another model, which is a Century 2000. 3.5 inch barrel, 5.5 inches long, 3 3/4 inches tall, 21 ounces, and it will accept 2.5 and 3 inch 410 shells or 45 Colt. I especially like this one because you get the ability to have the longer barrel for 3 inch shells, but you don't have the big grip for concealed carry. So I mean, ideally the Century 2000 would be my ideal concealed carry bond arms if that's what I was going to do, just because longer barrel, but grip isn't so big that it'll stick out. But that's my opinion, so we'll move on. And the last model they have, which is one of my favorites, is the Snake Slayer. Let's start with the top one. This is just a Snake Slayer, 3.5 inch barrel, 22 ounces, 5.5 inches long, 4 5/16 inches tall, 3 inch or 2.5 inch 410 shot shell, and of course 45 Colt. Most of these that are shown, actually all of them that are shown, except the Bond Armors Mini, are 410 or 45. You can also get barrels, which I'll get into a little bit later. And my personal favorite, the Snake Slayer 4. Has a 4¼ inch barrel, just like the Derringers. 23½ ounces. So that's 1.5 ounces more than the Snake Slater. 6¼ inches long. 4 5/16 inches tall. And they'll accept 2½ inch or 3" 410 or also 45 Colt. By the way, these are free. You go on their site, request it, they'll mail it to you in an envelope, and you'll get all of this. But when I was researching these guns, I didn't get any of that info from YouTube. There's one person that only has this, that shows this, so that's why I'm doing just a complete overview. So if someone's interested in a certain model, they'll be able to see it all in one video, and you can compare them within the video if you choose to. But moving on to the accessories, nice page. I'll of course zoom in. Holsters, grips, just different features of the gun, different barrels, firearms girl stuff, and we'll take a closer look. This is the BAA. Looks like a nice holster. BAN. It's just a nylon one. One of the cheaper ones they have, I'm pretty sure. Here's a shoulder holster, which is a BDS. BDS for the shoulder holster. You can see right here, it goes on the back. Oh, out of frame. It goes through the back. This one is the BWB. It's more of a Western style because you see you can have 2 rounds extra. This is the pocket holster, which is BAJR or BAJL, depending on right hand or left hand. Both the same price though. Is it? No, that's not the pocket holster. Is it? Nope. That's over there. Okay. Inside the waistband or outside the waistband, depending on which hand you choose. This is the BAM. This one's actually a pretty nice holster. This is the BMTC. This one is the BMT. Here's a nice one. BATB. Here, finally, the pocket holster. And this is what the bad driving holster looks like. That is on his left hip, right where your front pocket would be, because you can see right there is where the pocket is, just to give you an idea of where it would be. Alright, so those are the holsters, and I will read you, I'll point to the one and give a price. You can find this all on their website at bondarms.com, but because I love this so much and I've wanted this stuff for at least a year, I needed to make a video on it. So we'll start with BAM, which is the, where is it? This one. This is for the minis, and that is $60. Next one, BMT, which is this one right here, that is $69.95. The Western one, $44.95. That one is also $44.95. The pocket is also $44.95. The shoulder rig, surprisingly, we'll get that in view right there. Yep, right there. That is $94.95, almost $100 for a shoulder rig. And the nylon one, which I told you was probably the cheaper one, it has a thumb brake, $21.95. The BATB, which is the nice one. Where is it? Where's my finger? Oh, that one That is $70. Honestly, that would probably be worth it. It looks like a very nice holster, very solid. The BAA, which is the ankle holster, the first one. I'm trying to figure out what kind of holster that was. Yeah, that's an ankle holster, which is $69.95. The driving holster, which is this one, is $80. And then they have the Bond Arms Girl holsters, which I don't think it's on here. Actually, I could probably show you down here. I'm pretty sure it's those, and those are $45. Alright, so done with holsters. Let's go to grips. Instead of doing one at a time, I'll just do them together. Point to them and tell you the price of them. Buffalo horn. We're going to start here, work this way, then down, then go the extended grips. These are just the regular grips. Okay, the buffalo horn is $85. Giraffe bone is $130. The Bond Arms Girl pink ones, in case you get like a Texas Defender but you want it for your girlfriend or wife, you can put those ones on. And those are $30. Now we go down to the second row with the nice Texas Star on, silver panel, or Silver Star panel is what they're called. They would be $40. The white pearl-like, I don't know how to say it. We got the white and the black. The whites, actually any color, is $85, and you can get red, white, and blue as well as white and black, white or black. And last one, Indian stag, would be $60 for this one, which is pretty nice. I'm pretty sure it's the imitation stag, but it's pretty nice grip. Okay, now we will move over to the extended grips, which are a little more pricey. First, we're going to start with the rosewood or black silver wood, which are both of these, which are these two. So they will be the same price at $75 each. Well, for a pair of grips. The Star and Star, which is this middle one, they are, which are also $75. The rubber grip is $85. And the jumbo grips, which is actually just, if you can tell, it's just a little bit bigger than the extended grips. That is $85 for that. And of course, other than just accessories for your gun, you can get other stuff. Alright, so you can also get t-shirts or speed strips. Wow, puberty speed strips for $4.10, $45, $38, $3.57, or $22. You can get some other ones, I'm pretty sure, at other locations, but they only sell the three main ones, which cost $12.50 through them. You can get them a little bit cheaper elsewhere, but it's up to you if you want to buy them with your other purchases or buy them at another time. T-shirts. They have small, medium, large, extra large, and 2XL. And they are $26 each. And also, they have hats. and coffee mugs. The hats are $20 each. And I don't know if you saw the knife way over here. But that is that is $60. It's engraved with Bond Arms on the handle, which you can see there a little bit. It is a buck knife, so it's not some cheap, Chinese knife. You can also get a 16-ounce mug for $10. One gun, 16 barrels, 22 combinations. And I'll actually read off the ones. Here's the whole list of them right here. 3-inch 410, 2-inch 410, 45 long Colt. It says 45 shot shell. I don't know why, but 45 auto, 45 GAP, 44 40, 44 special, 40 Smith & Wesson, 357 mag, 38 special, 327 Magnum, which also shoots 32 auto according to the SHOT Show. The guys at the SHOT Show, they said that you can shoot 32 auto through a 327 Magnum. I don't know how true that is, but that's what they said. 10mm, 9mm, 32 H&R, 22 long rifle, and 22 Magnum. That is a lot of options. That is definitely a lot of options. And that's pretty much it for all that. I will get the prices of guns and the barrel, and we'll just put this in the view. I'll put zoom out a little bit so you can see them all. Alright, I'll just point to them and just so you know which one I'm talking about. These two, the minis, they are retailed at $387 each, whichever one you want, of course. To up here, the Texas and Cowboy Defender come at $405, but also from the factory you can get 22 long rifle, 22 Magnum, all the way up to 45 410. Those come from the factory in so many different ones. With the other ones like the Derringer and the Snake Slayer, you have to buy a different barrel separately if you want it in the longer barrels, which they only come in a couple, which I'll get to eventually. The one down here, the Century 2000, or the Cowboy. Apparently there was a Cowboy one, but was not included in this particular catalog. They might not make that one anymore, but that's retailed at $420, which I can tell you I've seen these at like $360. And with these two up here, they're like $350. Snake Slayer, this one up here, not the bottom one, but this one, that is retailed at $475, which I've seen around $400. And you can get a 3.5-inch barrel for $357 as well, but you have to buy that separately. And once I get to the barrel section, I will let you know the price of that. Ranger 2, these two, doesn't matter. They both come with the bad holster, the driving holster, and that's retailed at $620. But I've seen them for between $500 and $530, so somewhere in that price. It's not too bad. since it comes with an $80 holster. And for the middle one, oh, did I miss one? I did miss one. Snake Slayer 4, $505 retail. You can also get the 357 38 special barrel that is 4 1/4 inch long, but again, you'll have to buy it separately, and it's rare if it comes from the factory like that. Alright, now onto the barrels. The 2.5 inch barrels come in 45 long Colt or 357 38 special, or $109. For 3 inch overall length is 22 long rifle, 22 mag, all the way up to 45 410 are $139, and that's 3 inch, which all the calibers come in. And the 3.5 inch barrel, which only come in 357 38 special and 45 410, are $159. And the longer barrels that come on the Rangers and the Snake Slayer 4 1/4 inch barrel, 357 38 special, or the 45 410 are $189. And the 3.5 inch and the 4 1/4 inch barrels are chambered in 3 inch 410, but the 3 inch barrel is only 2.5 inch chamber. And that's pretty much it. All their prices come on just a single piece of paper. Just one piece of paper. Has all their prices. And this even says 2012 price list. And it's almost 2013, so it could change. But I definitely wanted to make a video showing everything. So someone looking for a Bond Arms or just a Derringer in general would be able to look at one video and see everything they needed to know. All the weight, all the sizes, all the different stuff they sell. Because it's not just you know, accessories. They sell, you know, tactical flashlights for $15. They have display boxes for $30, $20, $30 depending on which size you get. They sell the knife. They sell t-shirts, coffee mugs. You know, they've got everything covered, and they seem to be a great company. Haven't dealt with them yet because I haven't gotten around to buy one. But if you need a Derringer, I would definitely say Bond Arms, hands down. You get a lifetime warranty. It sounds like I'm getting paid to say this, but I'm not. I'm saying this because from everyone I've talked to, all the videos I've seen, I've watched almost every single Bond Arms video on YouTube, and there's not a single complaint. Maybe, oh, it's a little too heavy or the trigger, but not like, oh, it's made poorly. Derringers aren't for everybody. That's just like any firearm. But for me, go with Bond Arms. I'm definitely going with Bond Arms. I would like to thank you for watching and sitting through this long, very boring video, but it needed to be done, mainly because I've been looking for a video like this, so I know each and every detail, and finally I made one. Maybe this will help someone out in the future. I'd like to give thanks to one guy in particular, TheFirearmGuy. I watched his Texas Defender videos 100 times. Can't get enough of them. So I'd like to give a shout out to him and being so helpful with all my questions about it. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got something informative out of the video. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.